Have you ever crossed paths with those self-appointed public space enforcers who just can't help but poke their noses into everyone's business? Yep, we're talking about Karens. You've probably met one and wished you'd never have to deal with them again. But fear not, karma's always on standby to handle the dirty work. And when Karen is being racist, oh, karma's extra quick with the payback. So, buckle up because we're diving into some of the wildest moments when these Karens finally got served a big old slice of instant justice. So, a black man is just trying to enter his own apartment building, minding his own business, when Karen swoops in like she's auditioning for a low-budget security gig. She immediately blocks him from entering, demanding to know where he lives. You know, because apparently she owns the place.
Please move, ma'am.
I can.
Okay.
Do you live here?
I already answered that question, excuse me.
I'm sorry.
Ma'am.
The keypad is right there.
I understand that, ma'am.
You can film me. That's
okay,
fine.
I understand, ma'am, but you're blocking me.
Into my building.
Okay, and
Okay.
it's my building as well, so I need you to get out my way.
Okay, what unit?
I don't need to say that information. So excuse me, ma'am.
I'm uncomfortable.
Excuse me. Okay, you can be uncomfortable. That's your discretion. You're uncomfortable because of you. I need you to move out my way, please.
The man tries to stay calm. He tells her he lives there, but of course Karen isn't buying it. She keeps blocking the door, asking for proof that he lives there, as if she's the one in charge of access.
No.
Ma'am, please stop touching me.
I'm not touching you.
You just was previously before.
I'm not touching you at all.
So I'm going to step in where I live
I'm not
at.
touching you, and I'm not in any way doing anything outside of letting my dog go to the bathroom.
And I live here and you're blocking the door.
What unit?
I don't need to tell you that.
Oh! Ew! Dude! What the fuck?
What unit do you live in?
307.
Okay. Great. I'm on the 4th floor. Excuse me.
No. You don't have a key fob. You are... No.
No.
If you have that, then okay.
Ma'am, you're not security. You're not the property manager. You're not Mike Herman.
No, but I live here.
Okay, and I live here too. You're not Mike Herman. You're not Rick.
I don't like the fact you have your phone in my face.
Okay, I don't like the fact that you're blocking me for where I pay.
All I'm asking is what unit.
But you're not. I don't need to tell you that information, ma'am.
If you want to come into my building.
It's pay about time.
It's not your building. You're not the owner. You pay rent.
Sir, you walked up on a street.
Yes, yes, and I've already buzzed in. I've already
you
used
did
my...
not.
Okay, man, it does not even matter. Can you get out of my way?
No. Can you show me the key fob into this
I'm
building?
not showing you anything. And the second, ma'am, I'm bound to walk through where I live at. So.
No.
Okay.
Can you show me the key fob into this? No.
Excuse me.
No.
Excuse me.
Are you kidding me? Wow.
Call the police, whatever you want to do.
The man, being way more patient than most of us would be, kindly explains that he doesn't need to show her anything and asks her to move out of the way. But nope, Karen stands her ground, insisting he can't enter unless she personally approves.
Where are you going? Do you have a key fob that looks like this? You can film all you want. I'm not being rude. I'm not being disrespectful. You walked into a building that I was taking my dog out and pushed your way in.
I'm here to tell you right now, we don't care.
Let me tell you.
We don't care.
No. Who are you going up to the 4th floor to see?
So now you're going to follow me.
I am.
Why?
Because I would like to know who's friends and why you're here.
Because I live here.
And if you do, then I would like to meet you because you're a neighbor. And
You didn't start off on a good note. I don't want to do no dealings with you. I'm going to my house. Where I live at. Where I pay.
I would like to introduce myself then as a neighbor. I would like to introduce myself.
All do not want to speak with you. Please stop following me. I'm going to call the cops for harassment. That's my next step.
Luckily, the man filmed the entire scene and posted it on Facebook. And here's where karma does her thing. This video went viral, and guess what? Karen's little stunt of playing building bouncer cost her big time.
You just follow me all the way to my door.
As a plan.
And you see my keys in the door. That is so, that...
As a record, I just want to say hi.
Ma'am,
What is your name?
Ma'am,
And
you
I'm
just,
not-
no. Have a good night, ma'am. Don't ever do that again. You look pretty stupid on video. Have a nice night. And my name's Mr. Toes. Thank you.
Her employer clearly stated we welcome people from different racial backgrounds and cannot accept a racial employee. So she was instantly fired from her job. Yep, the internet doesn't let this stuff slide, and neither did her employer. So, the next story starts at a Family Dollar where Karen decides she's going to throw around some of the nastiest racial slurs in the book, directing them at black customers in the store. Yep, she actually thought calling people the N-word was a good idea. Well, spoiler alert, it wasn't.
Spray that he's trying to pass off for something free. Now forever stuck in hell.
Don't listen to him.
State of Delaware was the first state of hellfire by Baby herself.
We need to get everybody
Lady
out of
Liberty
this
trying to pass off
And
the
then
woman by deodorant passing off fuckers trying
You want to put, if you want to put your card in, you can. Put your card in.
You need to back up because I'm helping a customer. So goodbye and back up.
Off spray, bug spray. She can't pass off in any tree.
Yo, where's my pepper spray at?
In your
Where's my
car.
pepper
In
spray
your
at?
car.
Gonna be something delivered real fine in this can. Pick it up, whatever it is, something orange, maybe a box cover. Nope.
Let's go.
Off deodorant. Picked up by someone who can't pick that shit up.
She's not leaving.
She's not. She came back.
Everything.
She's waiting
There
on.
it is. And
What drug are
everybody's.
you?
So, Karen's mouthing off, acting like she owns the place, dropping offensive language like it's part of her daily vocabulary. She's in full-on racist mode, thinking she's untouchable. But what she didn't count on was that this wasn't going to end with just a dirty look and a few complaints. No, this Family Dollar had some Latinas in the house, and they were not about to let her racist nonsense fly.
If you want to put your pen in.
Right, exactly.
You can't work on
Right.
this.
Now she said she shit.
Sit down. Slams it on the ground, bitch.
It's be about time.
Yo. Hold on.
Go ahead. You cool?
Go ahead, try again.
Oh shit.
Go ahead. Say it again. Go ahead. Say it again.
What started as a verbal altercation quickly turned into a full-blown showdown. The Latinas watching this whole mess weren't having any of it. In fact, they were the ones who brought Karen's racial tirade to an abrupt, and I mean brutal, end. They straight up delivered the karma Karen had coming, and they did it with a serious beatdown. Karen's still trying to rant, but she's no match for the reality check she's about to receive.
Yeah, she about to get the fuck straight. Oh God, yes, my God.
Oh shit! Yeah! Fuck her! Yeah! Dumbass bitch! Hello? Yo, you guys need to get here!
Wow. Nothing about it. She called them niggers. Can't do that about that.
Sam, you need to get here! Sam, Georgia! Alright! You fucked up! We gotta go! Say it again! Come on, go!
Take the.
You
Take your off.
Yes, here you are.
The slurs stop, and the fists start flying. Karen's entire attitude shifts from, I'm in charge, to, oh no, I messed up big time. And honestly, it's hard not to feel like justice was served in real time.
Where's they off at? Yeah. You gave them they off. Here, get at them.
Isaiah, bring her out for this.
Okay, the next incident went down at a gas station in Phoenix, Arizona, where Karen decided she was not only a customer, but also the self-appointed manager of the place. As you'd expect, she starts demanding that a young woman and the bystander filming need to leave the store, because apparently she thinks she runs things now.
you the manager? Yes, you the manager. You need to leave. You need to leave. We're not serving you. We're not serving you.
Excuse me, but you did say that she needs to go back to her country. What is that?
Originally, Native Americans are
Excuse
from
me,
this
this is what this
country.
whole world.
White people are not from this country. Don't serve her.
Yeah, you do not
Don't serve her racist ass.
You don't tell. No. Continue serving.
Black
Continue
Lives Matter.
serving.
You need to leave. You're not a part of this.
You
You need to leave. You're not a part of this. No.
Oh, shit. Here we go again.
No, you do not
You
come
just
in here
told-
and use the F word and swear and call me a B-I-T-C-H.
I never even said
I
that
said she
word.
is, and
I
you're not
never
a part
even
of
said
it.
that word.
So
You're
you
making
get out of
stuff
here.
up now.
I know. I said
No.
she is, and that's why she's leaving. So
Okay.
you will leave too.
No.
But it doesn't stop there. In true Karen fashion, she goes full-on racist, telling Karina Rodriguez to go back to Mexico. Of course, Karen assumes that anyone with Latino heritage must be an illegal immigrant, even with Karina calmly pointing out she was born in the US. Oops.
This is going all over the internet. You don't know who I am. You told her to go back to her country, where she's from.
I did not even even touch you. That's assault.
Yeah.
You guys know that, right?
Yeah.
Where were you born, bitch? Where were you born? Where were you born, bitch? I was born in America, bitch. Where are your ancestors from? They're not from this country. You're going back to Mexico. You better go back to where you're from.
Now, here's where things really take a turn. Karen decides she's going to grab Karina's arm because, I guess, in her mind, no person of color is allowed to talk back to her. But let's just say this wasn't Karina's first rodeo. Karina had been waiting for this moment, and boy, did she deliver. The smack heard around the world was about to go down. It was a moment of sweet, sweet justice. Karen's face, absolutely priceless.
You just walked into her. Excuse me.
She just touched me.
Oh my God.
Yeah, you deserved it.
Oh my God.
In my opinion. Yeah, you pushed her and she smacked you. That was self-defense on her part.
Oh, she grabbed.
I'm here to tell you right now, we don't care.
Let me tell you
We don't care.
Nope.
Karina later admitted that she thought about calling the police, but as many people of color can relate, she feared she'd be the one blamed. And even Karen's own husband came to Karina's defense. He apologized for his wife's disgusting behavior. He knew there was no defending her actions.
Sorry for what she said. It was very hateful. It's indefensible. But I just have to tell you this, it's her mental illness.
Now, let's take a wild trip to Kentucky University, where Sophia Rosing, now famously known as the Kentucky University Karen, got served a major slice of justice pie.
Oh, Jesus. I did not get paid enough for this. Exactly.
So, it's 2022 and 22-year-old Sophia stumbles into her dorms after what was clearly a bit too much partying. She's intoxicated, but instead of just minding her own business, she unleashes one of the most unhinged, racially charged tirades on Kyla Spring, a student working at the front desk. And it didn't stop at words. Oh no, Sophia decided to kick things up a notch, literally, by physically attacking Kyla and even biting the police officer who came to arrest her. Because, of course, nothing says I'm innocent like sinking your teeth into law enforcement.
Using the N-word with Spring and other students at least 33 times before the police arrived.
But here's where karma decides to take the wheel. Despite her apparent belief that her wealth could save her, Sophia got hit with some serious consequences. First, she was arrested on the spot and then expelled from Kentucky University for life. And if that wasn't enough, she got slapped with a laundry list of charges: public intoxication, assaulting an officer, disorderly conduct, you name it, she did it. Oh, and she did get fired from her job at Dillard's too. Fast forward to the real chef's kiss of this whole debacle, her sentencing. After being dragged through the legal system for months, Sophia was finally handed a full year in jail and 100 hours of community service. That's right, Miss I'm Rich and Untouchable ended up behind bars, probably wishing she'd just taken an Uber home that night. And if that's not enough instant karma for you, get this. She was also fined $25, which, given her future employment prospects, might be the most ironic cherry on top. So, let this be a lesson to all the Karens out there. Karma's got your number, and no amount of bragging about being rich is going to save you from it. So, the next incident features Karen, who clearly missed the think before you speak memo. She's at the store when she suddenly realizes her phone is missing. Now, instead of checking around or retracing her steps like a normal person, she zeroes in on the nearest black man and instantly accuses him of stealing her phone.
Okay, we heard you.
Yeah, I know.
Can you call it? Because she won't let us call it.
Yeah, what's the phone number?
916. Well, he could have turned off the ringer.
Oh my God! What do you want him to get naked, lady?
You serious?
All right, guys.
I can't unlock your phone.
You don't need
Guys,
to.
Yeah, dude.
Let's try
turn the ringer off.
Let's try to just stay calm and cool. Okay.
Cue the dramatic rant. Karen is absolutely positive this guy swiped her phone. She's all in his face, demanding he hand it over. The poor guy, stunned by her wild accusations, tries to keep calm, insisting he doesn't have her phone. But of course, Karen's not having it. You can almost see her gearing up for the next level of Karening.
So 916.
I really need my phone back.
It's payback time.
Stop looking at
Okay.
him like it's her. Talk to him. He's trying to help you.
Let me get the number. 916.
Is everything in my pocket?
Do you want to pat him down?
You tap me down, bro. That's all I got.
I'm still waiting for the number.
Well, if it's
Just
If it's in his pocket,
You didn't have to cut me off.
it won't ring because he turned off your ringer, is what you're also accusing us of. Even though he just emptied out everything in his pocket. Here's his pocket with his vape in it. Do you want to turn around?
guys, can we?
She can't.
well, if they have my number, then they have my phone.
Well, let's.
And then, just when you think it can't get any worse, it happens. The phone rings. But the twist in the story is it's coming from inside her own purse. You can almost hear the world collectively face-palming at this point. She fumbles through her bag and yep, there it is, her stolen phone, safe and sound, buried at the bottom of her purse the whole time. The look on her face, priceless.
We don't have your phone.
I just stuck it right here. You walk right behind
Or
me.
how about
and
you type
I
it
didn't
in?
take
You
it.
type it in.
I did not take it. What would I even do?
Right now.
Is it in your purse, ma'am?
Talo. Sorry.
I'm so sorry.
Really?
I am sorry.
And then she just uses the I am sorry cover-up. But the man, and we all know, she does not mean it at all. And she walks away as if the whole thing has never happened. But this video of her getting the taste of her own medicine has been viewed by over 2 million people on TikTok. The universe definitely gave Karen the reality check she deserved.
All right, cool.
Sorry. I apologize.
No, you're not.
Just freaked out. I'm willing.
So, the next Karen story is a little different from the usual racist Karen scenarios we've heard of. This one involves Karen getting a hefty dose of instant karma, but not from just anyone. This time, it's an anti-Karen security guard stepping in to restore peace. So, we're in a hospital waiting room, you know, where people usually try to stay calm, mind their own business, and wait for their names to be called. But not our Karen. Oh no. She decides to make a scene and gets in another woman's face. Things get heated and she's yelling at everyone, taking things to a whole new level of drama.
Are you?
It's payback time.
Stay away from the other people, you hear me? If you stay in this fucking chair, get the fuck out!
Then our anti-Karen security guard steps in. This guy rolls up like a real-life superhero, matching Karen's energy, but with a twist. He's all about shutting her down. He gives her a piece of his mind and doesn't back down, telling her to either stay in her chair or get out. He's not playing around.
Do that again, I'll kick you out myself!
At one point, Karen starts ranting about how it's not racist, and even pulls the US doesn't have an official language card. But anti-Karen isn't having it. He flat out tells her off, making it clear she needs to simmer down or face the consequences. The best part? It goes viral. People love this clip because it shows that sometimes Karens meet their match. So, next comes an outrageous incident involving Karen and her hot burrito bowl. So, Rosemary Hine was at the Chipotle in Parma, Ohio, when she decided to throw a fit over her meal. After 3 attempts to get her chicken bowl just right, she lost it and hurled the piping hot bowl at the manager, Emily Russell, covering her in food and sauce in front of a crowd.
Let's go.
She walked away, but someone from the crowd took her license number and reported it to the police. Then we see a courtroom where Rosemary found herself facing charges for assault. The judge sentenced her to 80 days in jail, but suspended 90 days for a probation period.
You went in there looking for a fight.
I did not, Your Honor. I did not. If I show you how my food looked and how my food looked a week later from that same restaurant, it was disgusting looking. And all I wanted
I
was
would be
make sure
disgusted by that food.
What? Bro, what are you talking about, man?
My daughter was. When
I bet you're not going to be happy with the food you're about to get to jail.
But here's the twist. Instead of just sitting in jail, the judge offered her a choice to serve 2 months working at Chipotle to learn some empathy.
Do you want to walk in her shoes for 2 months and learn how people should treat people, or do you want to do your jail time?
I'd like to walk in her shoes.
Talo. Sorry.
Rosemary chose the community service route, and let's be real, it's a fitting punishment. She's now going to get a taste of what it's like to work in fast food, facing the same kind of treatment she dished out. Meanwhile, Emily has moved on to a new job and received tons of support from the community. This was truly a case of karma at its finest.
It's payback time.
Why should the city taxpayers pay for her and feed her for 90 days in jail if I can teach her a sense of empathy?
Well, there you have it. 7 of the most outrageous racist Karen moments served up with a side of instant karma to keep things balanced. If you enjoyed watching them get what they deserved, hit the subscribe button for more satisfying Karen takedowns. There's plenty more where that came from.